Thursday, March 21, 2019. This is Mercedes Diesel Guy. This is my 1998 Volvo S70 base model project car. And as you may have guessed, it's actually a lot later than I would have liked it to have been tonight. It's about 11:15 and I am just getting started for the evening. My original plan was to get this car done and test drive it tonight. I don't know if that's going to happen. I highly doubt it given the time. I'm exhausted. And but I did want to get out here and at least do something. Now, referring to my handy to-do list, and I have probably missed some things. This is the handwritten version. I do have an Excel sheet that I've been keeping track of what I need to do, the date it's done, etc. At the moment, pretty much all the wrench turning is done, with the exception of the upper engine mount here in the engine compartment, but that is not an immediate need. That's just, I'm going to be upgrading to a polyurethane mount. It doesn't need to be done at the moment, so I'm probably going to hold off until I actually yank the used polyurethane mount from the old wagon. Let's see what else. So I've got to clean the car out, and that's vacuuming, picking stuff up off the floor, wiping down hard surfaces, cleaning the windshield. The windshield, of course, is kind of scummy and almost greasy on the inside from that leaky heater core. Because, you know, when a heater core leaks and you get the coolant vapor, it settles on the windshield and makes things just kind of a mess. So that's got to be cleaned out. I think I said I already wiped down the hard surfaces. And that should take care of it for the interior. The only other thing I really want to do in there is transfer the stereo from the old car. This car has a factory stereo, works just fine, but this is going to be my wife's car and she likes her old stereo, so it'll be going in here. Let's see what else. Let's see, I've got to lower the car to the ground, get the jack stands out, and torque down the wheel bolts. At which point the car should be ready to go out of the garage, and then while it's in the driveway, I do need to turn it around, aim the headlights against marks I've made on the garage door, and make sure that the cooling system is properly filled. At which point the car should be good to go. And I was hoping to get all of that done tonight and then take the car in for inspection tomorrow. I doubt that's going to happen, like I said, just because it's late. So I'm going to get to work now, do at least something, and then I'll let you know what I have done at the end of the evening. Okay, well, it's a few minutes to midnight. I've been working just a hair over an hour. I don't have a lot to show for it, but I do have the interior substantially cleaner, really with mostly just picking up junk off the floor and vacuuming. And I didn't show you before, but I think you will appreciate the after, or at least the in progress, because it's still not quite done. So let me just grab the camera, throw some light in the car, and I'll show you what I have. Okay, so here's the interior, and as of now, I have the car vacuumed out. Not perfectly, but very nicely, better than I thought I would. I say not perfectly because there's still a whole bunch of crud that gets trapped near the front seat rails, and I really just am not going to pull the front seats out of the car right now, just to vacuum the car a little better. So, I still need to clean the windshield at least and give everything a wipe down. The dashboard is quite dusty. I'm not sure if you can see it. I also have all the junk out of the car and off the floor. Took a while actually out here with rubber gloves and a trash bag just to pick up all the junk from this car. The number of half-full water bottles in this car was surprising. A lot of them jammed under the seats. Also an old thermal coffee mug. I don't know why they didn't just, bring that into their house and throw it in their dishwasher, but I don't need or want somebody's nasty old coffee mug, so that's right in the trash. A moldy old paper coffee cup, which is once again in the trash. A lot of old Goldfish and Cheez-It snack crackers and what else? Sunflower seeds. But yeah, have everything vacuumed up now.
Thankfully, the car actually never even had an unpleasant odor. They were using air fresheners in this car, which have dissipated quite a bit, but I think at one point it was a smoker car, but I've not been able to smell anything tobacco related in the car. One thing I wanted to point out here is just the amazing condition of the leather in this car. It's one of the first things that I really noticed about the car when I went to look at it. Now, these seats do need to be cleaned, but the only wear I'm seeing at all is this spot here on the driver's seat bolster. Other than that, the leather is really just in amazing condition for an old Volvo. No, there's no split seams. There's no places where the leather's worn through or cracked. Aside from that bit of wear on the driver's seat bolster. But the seats are in amazing condition. Most of the other hard surfaces are in really excellent condition too. And once this car is 100% clean, it'll be something else. Now you can see here the under panel under the in the driver's footwell under the steering column, that is hanging loose. Now that was completely off when I bought the car, and it was in the trunk, so thankfully they didn't throw it away. And I just tried putting it back in, and the screw hole, which I'm just going to zoom in on it, right about there, is torn. So it's I can't fasten it down. Now normally what I do in those situations, when there's something wrong, I just zip tie it all together. So I don't have time to deal with this tonight. You can hear I'm yawning, I'm exhausted. Gotta get up for work in the morning, so I think the next time I'm out here, which will be most likely tomorrow night, I'll do what I usually do with those under dash panels. I'll drill a few holes and I'll just fasten it in place, either with a few dark colored zip ties or a few dark colored trim panel clips. And yeah, this car was just full of junk. But that's pretty much par for the course for me in buying cheap old cars off of the internet. Most of them come from people that don't want to clean them out, and therefore I inherit that job. So yeah, this is my stopping point for the night. Tomorrow I'll get out here. I will do a little repair on that trim panel. I will finish cleaning the interior, and then I just need to get these boxes off, get the car out of the garage, bleed the cooling system, check the headlight adjustment, and fix that if necessary. And then the car should be good to go. So this is Mercedes Diesel Guy. Thanks for watching.